Sure, water slides seem like fun. What could go wrong? There's no machinery involved, no heavy moving parts, or risk of electrocution, so it's perfectly safe, right? Wrong. Water slides have the potential to be incredibly dangerous, causing injury, psychological damage, and even death. If you don't believe it, you need only to look at the long list of people who have suffered horrible fates at the hands of innocent-looking water slides. Some get stuck inside them, waiting fearfully in the dark. Today, I'm going to show you 10 most dangerous water slides in the world. Before we start the video, make sure you leave a like, and if you want to see more content, subscribe to the channel. Let's get started. Number 10. Shoot the Rapids. Shoot the Rapids is a water slide in Cedar Point. Riders get to go down a massive slide while on a raft, with up to 10 people fitting on one raft. The ride was the site of one of the worst injuries and incidents in waterslide history. One of the rafts was being pulled to the top of the hill when the ride malfunctioned. The raft was sent hurtling back down the hill before flipping upside down. So 10 people were stuck in their seats, trapped in the water with no way out. Number 9. Arriba Water Park. The Araba water park in the small village of Norderstedt has recently taken drastic measures to protect the people who go there. But once again, it's what happens to people when they come out of the bottom of the water slides that's the problem. On March 4, 2015, 2 girls were sexually assaulted by Afghan asylum seekers in the pool. The girls, aged 18 and 14, were ambushed by 2 Afghans who were waiting at the bottom of the slide for the girls to come out. One of these males was 14, the other was 34. Security teams detained the individuals after separating them from the girls, and the police were called. The males are now facing jail time after being arrested. Now the park has been forced to segregate the males from the females and place security teams in the water disguised as normal swimmers. Number 8. Black Hole. One of the most infamous water slides in the world is the Black Hole Slide at the Wet n Wild Water Park in Orlando. It has been the target of several lawsuits, all filed by people who have been seriously injured while riding this death trap. In 2000, a man was awarded $1.73 million after filing a lawsuit pertaining to several injuries he suffered on the black hole. He was struck by an unknown object while traveling down the slide. When he was ejected out from the bottom of the slide, he couldn't move his legs. He later needed metal plates implanted into his neck. There have been countless other lawsuits against Wet n Wild after injuries sustained in the black hole. Number 7. Insano Waterslide. For our next water slide, we go to Brazil's Beach Park. It's home to one of the tallest water slides in the world. We are, of course, talking about the Insano Waterslide. This thing is a whopping 41 meters in height. That's the same as a 14-story building. Riders experience speeds of over 65 miles per hour on their riveting way down to the bottom. They say it is so steep that your body barely touches the actual slide. You are in mid-air for most of the ride. Because of this, it's incredibly important to cross your ankles and cross your arms around your chest if you want to ride this thing. For all the hype, the slide is over in about 4 or 5 seconds. Who come out of the bottom of this ride? These tourists are often reduced to tears by the time they get spat out of the bottom of this behemoth. Can you blame them? Number 6. Vertigo Slide. The city of Benidorm in Spain is home to a slide that has caused mass carnage in its past. It's so dangerous that at one point the pool below was red with blood. This dangerous ride is known as the Vertigo Slide, and one British tourist suffered incredibly severe injuries while riding it. It's a 33-meter-high slide, and riders can experience speeds of over 60 miles per hour. You stand in a capsule at the top, and then a trapdoor opens beneath you, instantly shooting you down into the slide. When a British man stepped into the capsule, however, the trapdoor only opened part way. Number 5. Sahara Sidewinders. The Sahara Sidewinders ride at the Kalahari Resort in Wisconsin Dells has a track record of being very dangerous indeed. It's marketed as the only indoor slide with loops, the first of its kind in America. But with this new technology comes new safety concerns that were ignored by the resort in question. In 2011, the resort was hit with a lawsuit after a teenage boy was injured while riding the Kalahari Resort. The reason the lawsuit was successful was because it was proved that the Kalahari knew the ride was unsafe. Number 4. Cannonball Falls. For the next of our dangerous water slides, we return once again to the infamous Action Park. Having a water park with the most injuries in the state is one thing, but what about the single water slide that has the most injuries in the entire state? That honor goes to Cannonball Falls, the most dangerous ride in the most dangerous park in New Jersey. Because of the sheer amount of people who were getting injured on this thing, the park had to shut it down in September 2015. The slide ends with a 10-foot sheer drop into a pool. 6 people were severely injured in only one season. 5 of these people all suffered the same injury, an injury to the shoulder. The company that operates the park was extremely reluctant to pay for medical treatment for any of the Cannonball Falls victims. Number 3. The Verruckt. One of the most recent and horrific tragedies to have occurred on a waterslide involved a waterslide called Verruckt. The waterslide is located in the Kansas City Water Park, and it's the tallest, largest waterslide in the world. It's 17 stories high. That's over 51 meters. Caleb Schwab was thrown from the raft and decapitated in August 2016. Details are still coming out about the nature of his death, as a full investigation is being conducted. Witnesses report hearing a large bang and then screaming. Then blood started to come out of the bottom of the ride. Number 2. Speed Slide. One of the most dangerous water slides of all time was undoubtedly the Speed Slide. This slide was located in the famed Cannonballs Water Park in Pennsylvania. In 1999, it was getting a lot of attention from the local news because of the amount of injuries that were occurring on this ride. The ride featured a long flat stretch at the end that caused considerable damage to various riders, but those most affected by the slide were girls. That's because the ride damaged a certain part of their anatomy. And number 1. Cannonball Loop. One of the most ridiculous and obviously unsafe water slides ever to be built was made in, you guessed it, Action Park. This slide epitomized what Action Park was all about. A slide built without any thoughts towards safety or potential risks. A slide meant to hurt people first and give them a fun experience second. Just by looking at this slide, you can see that whoever designed it was probably high, and anyone who wanted to ride it was either suicidal or had lost a bet. It was deemed too dangerous even for Action Park, a water park famous for building rides that are unsafe and often fatal. Now that's saying something. It was open for only 1 month before being closed. No one ever died, but then again, not many people actually had the balls or stupidity to ride it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications to see more of our future videos. With that said, keep enjoying our videos, and I'll see you in the next video.